in this video we're making a spiral round braid or Kumihimo. These are made by swapping our threads around a cardboard wheel, and then our spiral braid forms in the middle out the back of our cardboard wheel. Now first up we want to make a little cardboard circle shape. So just tracing something that's round and about 10 to 12 centimeters wide. I'm using the lid of my coffee milk frother, and then we just cut the circle out. These circles don't have to be perfect, and a little bit of variation in size and shape is fine. Once you've got your circle cut out, then grab a pen and we're going to place some marks on it for the markers for our threads. So start with one on the top and bottom, and then one on each side as well. Now in between each of these 4 marks, we're going to place 2 more even marks. So it's 12 marks in total, and then you want to mark your middle as well. Now with some scissors you can make a little cut on each marker. Not too far in, just a centimetre or so. And place a small hole in the centre as well. Now for this Kumihimo braid we use 8 strands, so it's up to you how many colours you use. I really like just to use 2 because it makes a nice spiral down the braid. If you're just starting out with this weaving technique, then 2 colours is much easier to keep track of as well. So for a standard friendship bracelet length, you want 8 60cm lengths of thread or 4 120cm lengths and fold them in the centre. I'm measuring out 2 120cm green lengths and 2 120cm purple lengths. If you're just using 8 60cm lengths, you just place the ends together and tie a knot on the end. Because I'm using the longer lengths, I'm going to place the ends together, following it back down to the other end, and then placing both ends together so that you can follow that back down to the other end and find the middle. Now we tie just a simple overhand knot to secure the threads. To start our braid, we're going to pop that little knot and the end of our threads through the hole in the centre of your cardboard wheel. We want that knot sitting just behind so that we can start our weave, and it's going to be right up against the knot. Now we place our threads out into the little grooves that we cut. So I'll start with my purple ones, bringing them up the top, placing them in 2 little grooves that are next to each other. Then I place the green ones out to the sides, so 2 on this right side and then 2 to the left side. And the last 2 purple threads come down to the bottom so that they can sit opposite the top 2 purple threads. So you should have your wheel with your 4 different sections of thread. Your little loop should be poking out the centre at the back, and so we're ready to start our weave. Now with this design we always focus on this vertical section. In my case it's the purple strands first. So starting with these purple cords, we bring the top right cord down to the right of the purple cords on the bottom. Now taking the bottom left purple cord up to the left of the top purple cord. Now we rotate that wheel to the right so that our green cords sit in that vertical position. So now the green cords, the top right cord down to the right, bottom left cord up to the left. And then rotating the wheel to the right so the purple's back in the vertical position. Now again, right side cord down to the right, left side cord up to the left. Rotating the wheel to the right, and now right side cord down to the right, left side cord up to the left, rotating the wheel, right side cord down to the right, left side cord up to the left, pulling those threads out so they're not tangled, and we just continue the same stitch, right side down to the right, left side up to the left, and rotating that wheel. Right side down to the right, left side up to the left, and rotating the wheel. Repeating the same stitches and making sure to run your fingers through the threads at the back in between each stitch so they don't knot. As your braid starts to form and gets longer, you'll notice it in the middle here, and so every few stitches you just want to give it a little pull at the back. The other thing you might want to notice too is that whichever threads are on the top here at the base are the threads you just did. So you can see those green ones are on top. That means I'm up to the purple threads now. And now you'll see the purple threads are on top. So I'm up to the green threads. Now you just continue on alternating your colours with your weaving until your braid reaches your desired length. Once your braid is at your desired length, you just remove the threads out of the grooves and pull the whole braid out. You can just tie a knot on the end of your braid now just to finish it off. But if it's for a friendship bracelet, you can check the size on your own wrist or someone else's wrist, and then you know where you need to tie your knot. Now you need to tie it around the wrist, so just pretend I've got someone's wrist inside here. I just use a square knot, which is right side around the left and then left side around the right. Pulling that nice and tight into the spot where you want it, making sure it's tight and tidy. And then you can cut your tails off nice and short. And you should have a beautiful little friendship bracelet with your Kumihimo round spiral braid.